Welcome. So what can we expect in 2020? What can the energies for the year ahead bring? Well, the universal number for 2020 is 4. And from this one number, we can determine the overall global energies and intentions. So 2020 is going to be all about leadership and taking responsibility for our own actions. The tarot card that's associated with the number 4 is the Emperor, which is here. The Emperor, you can expect strength and stability this year. He is the father figure, which represents determination and a need to provide and be a core strength to those around you. We all have a strong sense of who we are and we will need to succeed as well. But it's about taking responsibility for our own actions. The choices is your key this year, and be careful the ego doesn't get in the way. Now, the Emperor is the ruler of Aries, of spring, and of new beginnings. So the Emperor will bring new life to the barren land that you feel. Any areas that you're not happy, or any areas that you feel might be neglected. You will discover a new way of living and a new way of loving. Okay, so let's have a look at the year in more detail. I will leave the Emperor there. I don't want to put it in with the other cards because he is the overall energy for the year ahead. Okay, so we're going to look at each month, a card for each month of the year. Okay. Okay, so January, we're going to have a month of being really busy. January is usually quite a quiet month, but I feel that things will be, the energy for the month is we need to get things done. They're almost as though we'll be taking on too much. We need to be careful that we don't take on too much as well. February, we have the 8 of Pentacles. Again, working hard, working towards our goals. I don't feel there's any major shifts in the first couple of months of the year. I feel that it's going to be as we get into March and April that things will start to change. And I feel that with the Emperor as well, as spring starts to come and there'll be new beginnings, because we've got the 4 of Wands in March. That's the time to celebrate. So things will be looking up by the time we get to March. There's going to be new beginnings happening. There's going to be time to celebrate with family and friends. Come April, we have the Empress, the only major arcana for the first 6 months of the year. April is the month of the Emperor, as he is the ruler of Aries. So April is going to be, I feel, new life. So whether you get a zest for life, whether there is new life coming in around you, something will happen in April. It's almost as though these months are quieter and darker, but it's almost as though spring comes, everything's going to waken up. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords for May. So the Knight of Swords charges full steam ahead. So there could be issues around you with someone who is determined, is a good word, and who doesn't really care about other people's feelings. So this is a month to actually cut away old thought patterns and to deal with any situations or people in your life that will affect you in that way. Remember, as each month goes, the Emperor rules over these cards. So you're taking on the strength and the stability and the security and authority of the Emperor as well. Again, we've got the King of Swords come June, and I feel that it's almost as though you will have mastered your thoughts by then, much clearer beliefs. The King of Swords can be very stubborn, so there may be that kind of energy that's around in June, but there will be breakthroughs as well, and I feel that those breakthroughs will happen. Okay, so let's have a look. June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana in the second half of the year. The major arcana are the causes of things that happen. The minor are the effects. 13 is a hidden teacher for the Emperor. 1 and 3 is 4. So we're going to end the year where it's almost as though the energy of the Emperor will have gone through, you will have gone through a whole process by the time you get to the end of the year as well. Okay, so let's look at August, and we have the Hermit reversed. Again, there's a blockage there, but it's almost as though you're going to come out of that first half of the year shining your own light, being your own person, being that guiding light for others. There is going to be a transformation for you in the middle of the year, or for all of us, a transformation in energies as you go through June and July. And it's almost as though as we come into the second half of the year here, it's almost the strength and that power, that independence, that authority is going to kick in, because for September you've got the Magician, number 1, putting number 1 first, making things happen as well. It's July and August that's going to be all about you, because September something's going to shift. Justice is going to be served, and there's nothing you will need to do about a situation. So if there's anything legal or things that need sorting, September is the month to get things sorted. I do feel that the middle of the year is going to be a real transformation in personal energy as well. Okay, October we have the King of Pentacles. So expect that to be an abundant month with money, a windfall, something exciting is going to happen with regards to money from an unexpected source at some point during October. Okay, so November we have the Queen of Wands, the passion, the fire, the burning. The energy is going to be one of wanting to make it happen, and creativity, bringing in new ideas, having that. I don't know if we've got any other wands in there. It's the only wand for the whole of the year. Oh no, we have the 4 here. That's okay. Yeah, it's about having great big new ideas, because as you go into December, there is going to be a total transformation, a new beginning. For each and every one of us, there will be a complete shift. Something new will be coming in. It's almost as though it's going to welcome us into the next year. It's almost as though it's soul purpose lessons that have been learned as well. I sense that I sense that soul purpose lessons will be learned as you go towards the end of the year. So this year is about starting off knowing things are kind of up in the air, working hard, working towards your goal, expecting energies to shift around March and April time. There will be a shift in energies, and with that shift in energies, there will be clarity of thought that comes in the coming weeks away from that. And out of that will emerge you with more wisdom, more knowledge, and you're putting things into place to put yourself first. Now, 2020 is all about the heart chakra as well. So it's relating to all matters of the heart. So is your heart invested? This is the question to ask yourself as you go through each and every month. Is your heart invested in the actions that you're about to take? And the colour green shows us what happens if we actually listen and follow our heart's desires. This year is about not having an agenda as such, but going with the flow. Listen to your heart. Do not overthink things, especially around love and relationships. And lastly, for the 2020 reading, you can call on the power of Archangel Raphael, who is the angel of healing, harmony, and abundance. He'll keep you safe on your travels, and he will enhance your sense of justice and bring forth the truth. He will guide you through 2020. Bless you for watching.